Hello. Hi. Sorry, I have a little problem with the sound. So welcome to this stream about Cardano and HEX. So let's just go straight to this. A little bit of explanation about Cardano. We have like a few months ago, we have this presentation. We talk about Cardano, and it's just an introduction on Cardano, so you will have a better idea of what it is. And this presentation was about what we knew it was going to happen and the news about this, as I said, some few months ago. So it's actually, you can see the date here. So the 9th on the 9th of 2017, 19, sorry. So here we have Cardano was at this price. It's a pretty similar price right now, and ranking the 11th on the cryptocurrency ranking, being the first Bitcoin, obviously. So here is the market cap at the time, the volume, and circulating supply. Comparing to the max supply, you can see it's very different, and this is because the total supply that is now circulating is already pre-mined, and the rest is going to be given to people who is going to stake Cardano or ADA, which is called the coin itself. So I just, if somebody can just please like, just if you can hear me properly, or if you have any problem listening to us, just please let me know so I can try to fix that. Okay, just checking the video feed. Okay, so just give me a moment, please. Well, doesn't matter. Okay, so here is a brief explanation of it. Then we can see also the price went up a lot at the beginning, and then went down, obviously for many reasons. One of the things is the market went down completely, so most coins were affected, and today is, so people complain that it took too long for this project to really do something, and maybe that's one of the reasons. So you can see here that the price went down at 96%, so very bad. So these are some exchanges where you can buy it: in Binance, Bittrex, Kraken, Huobi US, and you can see also the pairs is BTC, but use USDT as well, and euros in Kraken, which is very good for us because you don't need to convert into BTC and then convert it into ADA and lose some money because of the fees, as also waste some time. So Kraken is good in this regards because it's the only one that offers pairs with ADA and euros, so you can buy directly with euros. Now, as far as I know, also the fees are cheaper when you send it to your wallet, and we are going to talk about this actually. But when you send it to your wallet, you will have to pay some fees, and in Bittrex is 1 ADA regardless what you send, and in Kraken is 0.6 ADA, so it's cheaper, like almost half. It's not much anyway, because if you see the price of ADA itself is very little, but still it's almost half the price. So it's something to keep in mind. And Cardano is actually the number 3 in when you look into the activity in GitHub, which that means that they're very active and the developers are very active. They do a lot of commits. You can see it's actually way more than Ethereum and Bitcoin even together. So, and it's 18,000 comparing to Ethereum 13,000 and Bitcoin 3,000. And well, you can see other things, and also you see there's a lot of languages comparing to Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's 2 more than Ethereum. Well, here we have the main character, the main person, the public person of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, and this is the director for the Bitcoin education project. And he was co-founder of Ethereum, and he basically left Ethereum. Some people say that it's because Ethereum wanted to roll back the network just to take some money from hackers, and some people were not did not agree with that, and that's why they split it in two parts, and there was like a forking. It was Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, so it's kind of supporting more Ethereum Classic because of this reason. It is the founder of Cardano. So, and if you don't know, Cardano much is related to Ethereum in the way that it will be allowing smart contracts, and is going to be supposed to be the best system for a smart contract, the fastest, the safest, the better. Way better than Ethereum, basically, is what I wanted to say, basically. So you can see that it's from Colorado. It's traveling a lot lately. He's a mathematician, and you can see that he's also working with some other projects. Not only Cardano 100%, but mostly it's Cardano, to be honest. But this polymath as well. We mentioned this about Ethereum and support etc. And this is something that he said. The minute they forked, what they basically said was code is no longer law. And so I joined Ethereum Classic initially mostly as a protest, and I wanted to say, listen, this is not okay. Not everybody agrees. You don't have 99% of the community behind you. Okay, so I already mentioned this earlier. So the philosophy behind Cardano, well, the project started in 2015, and it was an effort to provide a more balanced and sustainable ecosystem, and better accounts for the needs of its user as well as other system seeking integration. And they didn't have a roadmap like 100% ready, but they have some ideas, and they started like writing down those ideas and involving the community as well, and asking questions about to engineers, looking to get best practices. It was very, very open at the beginning in terms of getting ideas. And Ouroboros is the algorithm for staking, which is supposed to be as safe, if not more, than the proof of work that Bitcoin uses. Okay. Well, that's about the distribution. You can see that there was a pre-sale. So basically, they finance themselves by selling the ADAs, pre-mined ADAs. And here is important because this is the roadmap, and they are working in parallel. They are not just when they start something, when they finish something, they start the next thing. You can see that they are at the same time working in 3 different things. And for example, today will be like nearly here, and the green one is Byron, which is done already. Shelly is actually on time. You can see at the end of 2019, and Shelly is what we are going to talk about. Actually, it's about staking and rewarding. So they call it decentralization, and we'll see later on. And the Gauguin is nearly ready, and it's going to be at the first quarter of 2020, and it's about smart contracts. So they're gonna start running smart contract on it. And Basho is that one in orange, and it will be by nearly the end of 2020, which is about scaling. So it's going to be like side change and kind of faster network. And the last stop is governance, which is related to, right now it's governed by the Cardano Foundation and also Emurgo and other things, but it's going to be decentralized, and it's gonna, I believe I have more details later on. Let me see. Yeah, okay, well, Shelly, let's go back to Shelly because it's what we really are interested in right now. Shelly will be, but here was supposed to be mid-September, but okay, is actually today. Well, the testnet was already live, but okay, let's say today was taking the snapshot, and again we will talk about this. So it's moving from federated network to community-run nodes, and greater security and robustness as a result. So it's a central point of failure. An introduction to of a delegation and incentives scheme, which is what today's topic, and is designed more or less to reach an equilibrium around 100,000 stake pools. Stake delegation is facilitated by a delegation certificate. So, and you can stake with even one ADA. You are allowing somebody else to stake for yourself by creating this certificate. And what this again, we talk about this. These two parts, smart contract, but also there's a language to write smart contracts. And the good thing is that there is two different ones, Plutus and Marlowe. And this one is made to allow people that doesn't know about coding to create smart contracts. And here we see the last one, governance, that we were talking earlier about, is what is the end goal. So it's going to be a self-sustained system, which with no central point of failure, with no authority on it. So it's going to be free completely. If that is what's going to happen, it's going to be a system for voting and a treasure system. So people will be able to vote for new developments, and they can fund those developments by their voting. And this is, you can see here, a fraction of all transactions fees to provide funds to development. And IO Hong Kong, input-output Hong Kong, is not going to be under management anymore. So, okay, well, we will see this later on. And that was part of the presentation that was like 2 months ago. We have. So let's see something else, okay? Just give me a moment, please. So in order to stake Cardano, and we have seen this. Well, one thing that I need to mention is what's going to happen now is that today has been the snapshot of the network. For that, you needed to have some Cardano or some ADA on your wallet, and you could have two different wallets. You could have one that is called Yoroi, which is a light wallet, and you could have also Daedalus wallet, which is a full node with full blockchain on it. So the problem with the second is it takes a long time to really download the entire blockchain, and it takes, it can take days. So whoever wanted to use Daedalus, well, you have more space in your hard drive that need to be used for this. Plus, you need to wait. You need to have the computer on for a long time, And other than that, it's no problem because you can generate an address and you can send the ADA from your exchange to the wallet, but you will not see it until you download the entire blockchain. And whenever the transaction that you have made from the exchange to your wallet happens, in whatever block happens, and until you don't download it, you won't see this money on it, these coins on it. So that's why I recommend Yoroi for this. And when you go to Yoroi website, let me see. You go to Yoroi wallet, and just to mention that this is created by Emurgo. So it's kind of official. As you can see, Emurgo here, and it's a light wallet for Cardano. So basically, what it is it's an extension for the browser. So there is extension. There is for Chrome. There is for Firefox, or there is also an app on Android or iOS. So I believe if you click on here, download, you have these options. As I said, you have Chrome, mainnet, and testnet. What's different? The mainnet is the real one, and the testnet is the one that is going to be used for staking. What they are gonna do is today they got a snapshot. I'm gonna show you the time, but it was about 6 hours ago. So here we have UTC. So it was at 12 UTC. So 6 hours and 24 minutes ago, they took a screenshot, let's say a snapshot of the blockchain. So you had your wallet with some money, with some ADA. Those are taken into account for staking. So they are on the list. And let's say you have 1,000 ADA at the time on your Yoroi wallet. And by downloading and installing, it's pretty simple. Basically you just this is Firefox. So you, let's say, click on that mainnet, and then add to Firefox, and then you just follow the steps. You will have to create a password. You will have to remember some 15 words and make sure you don't lose them, because that will recreate the wallet itself if you lose it or you want to move it to another computer. And from there is the starting point. But so basically now if you have done nothing, you cannot do it anymore, unfortunately, until the mainnet start staking again. So okay, coming back here, you have different options. Either will work, and at the time before the snapshot, you had to go to your exchange, withdraw your ADA, send it to these addresses that Yoroi generate, and make sure you have received the money. And the best will be to just send like maybe 100 or 10 ADA and see if they arrive, and if they do, just send the rest. Don't send all the ADA together, because it's very dangerous. If you made a mistake in the process, you lose everything, and the chain has sent the money, so they will not refund your money. Okay, so once you have it, the snapshot happened 6 hours ago. Now they know you had this 1,000 ADA, and then I'm just gonna show you the other wallet, just in case you want to see it. Here's the other one. That's the official website. So Daedalus is the official one, which is a full node, and you have Yoroi, which is a light wallet. Okay, We don't need this anymore. So the balance snapshot happened already, and the date was today at 12 UTC. And what they will do later on, they will do like a information dump, which is you will be able to check if your ADAs are there, and it's gonna be the 5th of December. I'm gonna show you a tweet. Sorry. So here we have, that was a tweet saying that today they will going to do the snapshot, and then an information dump on December 5th. And at that moment, they will know more or less how many ADA are going to be staking, and they will be able to include information about percentages. And the testnet will be released on December 9th, more or less. So it's very clearly, you can see here that the next step will be to check the information, to check how much what percentage, let's say how much percentage you're gonna get. I think it was estimated that from every 100 ADA, there will be approximately 2 to 8 or so per month. But it's, I don't know, it's not clear yet, so there are a lot of speculation. So I wouldn't just believe that, and I will wait until this 5th of December. Okay, but it's important to see something. In the last 4 days, there have been 43 billion ADA sent. Okay, that's 14 billion more than average. So the average is 3 billion in 4 days, and has been sent 43 billions. So I can show you this. Okay. That's what I just meant to say. All right, so it is important to see that, I mean, you can see that there's a lot of interest. A lot of people have moved their ADA from the changes in order to have ADA on their wallets so they can stake. And the real, just to let you know that it's gonna be obviously a testnet, but the ADA that you will generate, they will be real. So you will be able to use them to have them in the future once the system is kind of tested fully and is, meant to be safe and is working fine. Then whatever ADAs you have generated on the testnet, you will have them in the real network. Okay, so it's incentivized testnet. Okay. One more thing about Cardano before finishing. Just happened to be today the day of the release of Adapay, which I believe is an important thing, because it's live today, started today. Adapay solution by Cardano Foundation. This is a way to pay let me see, in many places actually, you have basically allows merchants to accept payments in 35 different fiat currencies, and it's immediate. It's nearly instant settlement, and you can see that here. So if you are a merchant, you can receive payments in different currencies, fiat currencies, and that is live now, today, okay, which is very good for adoption. Now, if you want more information about Cardano staking, this is a very good website. I'm gonna add all the links to the description of the video. Right, what is this? So here, this is actually updated, so you can see a lot of information, step by steps, and by reading this, basically you will have, if not all, most information you need. Okay, so it's information about the coin itself. This is the distribution of the incentives. So year one, this is the budget, let's say, for given to stakers, and this is the remaining coins that we have seen on the presentation. This is part of this. Okay, let me see. Now here. So this is the difference between this and this. Okay, so you have this amount of ADA, 13 billions, and this is what is going to be given to stakers, and that's the schedule. So year one, there will be this amount given. Second year, less, so it's going down, and by the year number 10, they will still have many kind of millions. Actually, it's millions, not billions, sorry. But you can see that, okay, here. What else? They can explain this about the wallets actually as well here. So lightweight, or it's the wallet, and now they love starts. How to testnet, security first, this. Check your balance, keep the seeds safe. The snapshot, which happened today. Okay, so there's plenty of information actually here, and with some screenshots, and then you can transfer the ADA to the testnet. So you basically download again another wallet, which is going to be the one using the testnet, but using your seeds. So you will regenerate your wallet on a different net, which will be the one that it's gonna be a staking. So you're gonna do the staking from there. Okay. Well, how to recover on this? So there's a lot of information. Support the wallets, and there were others supposed to be other wallets that were going to support Cardano. For example, this one here, but I will just go for Yoroi or Daedalus. And how to prepare the wallet. So this very long guide of and information about the process. Okay, it's good. And another website that is interesting is this one here. Here is obviously you already have done what I said about the wallet and the seeds and so on. You can learn how to do it actually, how to either delegate your stake or run your stake pool. So for example, you say let's delegate. What is delegation? and check your balance, and so how to get started, and I'm gonna show you some videos as well. And this you don't know where to go for delegate, there's a guy on YouTube which is very active and who is very active on this, and he's going to create his own delegation pool. And it's this one. I'm not sure if the audio is going to sound. No, actually it's not this one, sorry. It's I have another video about this, but this video is interesting because it answers many questions, frequent questions about selling certified testnet, which is what we're talking about. And the other one, okay, this is the one, the guy on the right hand side. It's called the Cardano effect, and if you go to the Cardano effect website, or sorry, YouTube channel, it should be there. Okay, no, yeah, okay, yeah, it's the Cardano effect. So you will see many videos from him, and he is working on creating like a staking pool. So you want to help him, you can stake with him, and or find whichever you prefer. Apparently it's not very easy to do it. It's not very easy to stake on your own, and you need to do some coding, and you need to know what you're doing. So maybe it's better just to create a certificate and stake. And the good thing about also this is he's gonna record videos explaining how to do it. Okay, so hi guys, I'm just checking the comments on the chat. Okay, I think I answered that question, but I want to check anyway. The question is about how many Cardano are gonna be given, and as I said, it's not clear, and it depends on how many people are gonna stake and how many ADA are gonna be staking. But you can see that's the calendar. So year one, I suppose, is starting from December. December is gonna be using like probably from December to December. It has to be confirmed as well. But you can see this is the amount of ADAs that are gonna be given to stakers. So the more people staking, or the more Cardano being staked, the less reward you're gonna get. But this is the amount, so it's not going to be more or less than this. It's going to be 700 million ADAs. Okay, hope I answered your question. Okay, yeah. So you guys want to talk about HEX? It's more it's very different, but it's happened to be, you know, very close in dates. So let's talk about it. In order to talk about HEX, the best is to just go here It's gonna be closing Windows. Close. Leave this on. Well, we don't need this. So you go to hex.win. You have a lot of information. So actually, it's been updated the website a few days ago. It was very way less. There were way less details. So now it's a lot of info and easy to read, easy to understand, and so on. So if you just go here and read or watch a couple of videos that they have, you're gonna learn most of what you need. But anyway, I'm gonna start talking about Richard Hart, which is this guy here. Richard Hart became kind of famous. He became rich by doing some kind of spam, sending a lot of emails, spam emails. And some people blame him for that, and they say that he's a scammer and so on. I just don't want to. It's not my business anymore. Anyway, so it's just a person who was rich already, started mining Bitcoin in the very early stage, when basically was free. So you just had to run some software on your computer, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to spend a lot of money on energy. It was just a regular laptop could mine Bitcoin, and at that time, every 10 minutes there were 50 Bitcoins released. And so you find a block, you get this 50. And at that moment as well, you didn't have to join a mining pool. You could mine on your own and find the blocks easily. So imagine you could get, hundreds of Bitcoins a day. A Bitcoin now is $7,000 US. So you can imagine how much money if you kept those Bitcoins. So he was mining Bitcoin at the time, so he made good money. Okay, so I am familiar with this guy because I follow some Telegram groups that he has. As I said, he has a personality that some people don't like. Personally, I just don't care. I see what he produces or gives to the rest of humanity, let's say, and for me, it's a positive thing. He wrote like a book, giving advice to people how to live, how to different things like food, exercise, about businesses, and it's his opinion, so you can like it or not, but it's free, so he's not selling it to you. He also, for those who are into trading, he sends some calls. He says what he thinks is going to happen with the prices of Bitcoin or other coins or whatever, and he may or may not be right, but he's also not charging for this. So I have nothing against him, but some people have it. And some people are saying as well that Hex is a scam. But he says, well, how can it be a scam if it's free? It's giving it to you for free. So, and yeah, it has a point there. It's not charging any money. It's not selling them, or at least it's not directly selling all of them. It probably will sell, and probably he's going to have a lot of them. I don't know. Let's see what happened. Just Hex itself was meant to be called Bitcoin HEX. Now he decided not to call it Bitcoin HEX and only call it HEX. Mostly because the Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin whatever, Bitcoin Diamond, they mentioned these forks were not very good, and maybe he didn't want it to be linked to that. probably is a good decision. I would like to call it Bitcoin something because it's another one of the list of many. Maybe Hex is better. As far as I know, he have many domains, short domains for internet, and he had this domain already. He has this name already, so he decided to use it, Hex. What it's gonna do is gonna from next week, actually, from Monday. Monday is the 2nd, I believe. Yeah, from Monday the 2nd, is gonna. This is not about a snapshot. It's going to be the way to claim those is gonna be different. I'm gonna explain this later. You guys have a question? Just let me know, please. I'll be reading the comments, the live chat. So, okay. So the idea behind is whoever have Bitcoin can sign a transaction. By signing this transaction, you prove ownership of those Bitcoins. And therefore, you can prove that you own Bitcoin and you will be given HEX. So they're going to give you 10,000 HEX for every single Bitcoin you have. So you have 1 Bitcoin, you will get 10,000 HEX. Also, as you can see here, Pupamentals, so is his idea of, he has kind of have been thinking a long time on this, on how to make it more appeal to people in terms of pump the price by using several systems. One is just to let's say get more money to those who stake it for longer, or freeze the amount of money of the coins for longer. So the more you kind of stake it, the more you get. But also, if you break the promise, you are penalized. For example, let's say you say you're gonna stake. Probably stake is not the best word for this, but just not use it, or you're gonna lock the money for 1 year, 365 days. So if you, for some reason, you need those coins before that, you will be penalized. And if you actually take them out even after, you also will be penalized. So you have to know when exactly you're gonna do it, and do it that day. And sometimes this penalization goes in favor to those who do things properly. So, for example, if I think more or less is clear. So if you follow the rules and you promise you're gonna release it in 365 days, after these 365 days you have to release it. So it's good in terms of people knowing what's gonna happen in the future. So you know how many people or how many new coins are gonna be released to the market, or so it's more about mathematics more than just a centralized person or entity changing their plans for the future and releasing more money or less money. Or so it's kind of more things, important things to plan yourself for the future, to plan what you're gonna do. So so here you see the Bitcoin snapshot is in December at 000 UTC. Again, UTC. And depending where you are in the world, it's going to be maybe the 1st of December. So, but yeah, say it's 2nd of December at 0 UTC. And this is a video explaining what he's doing to make the price to go up. Obviously, the more people are staking or just locking their coins, the more probably the price, the more the price is gonna be rising. So it's one of the things, and because it's gonna be given to everyone that has Bitcoins and claim it, you have already many people holding that coin, this HEX. Another thing that is interesting is if somebody doesn't claim their coins, they will go to those who have claimed those coins, other coins. And also it's blocking some whales, so unknown, you can see this here, down there. So for example, Satoshi's addresses are kind of blocked, and they're gonna get this unclaimed HEX. So if Satoshi, let's say, don't claim their coins, then it goes to everyone that has claimed. Let claims, they lose money. It's 2%. And it's a penalty for whales. So the more Bitcoin you have, the less you can claim, the less you get. For Mt. Gox, they're blocked, so they cannot claim the X. And then some bonuses and stake share price and staking. So you see, there's a lot of information, easy to understand. And what they say is this has never, I mean, there is no cryptocurrency that does this. So when you lock a coin, when you lock Bitcoin, you can have time locks, but those time locks don't give you extra money. They don't give you interest. So the idea behind is basically that what used to happen in the bank system, when you were just bringing money to the bank and you were getting some extra interest, just little money, or sometimes the banks used to give for free, like some pants or things like just to keep, under the idea of, okay, you're bringing me money here, I'm gonna lend this money to somebody else, here is a part of the profits to you. Now it's not happening anymore, and in cryptocurrency it's not happening either. Yeah, there is more or less like staking, but in this case it's a little bit different. So it's what is called certificate of deposit, of time deposits. Okay, and it's explained here. According to Richard, CDs are worth more than gold, credit cards, companies, and cash, more than the entire cryptocurrency itself, and the value of many. So it's a lot of money involved on this. So if we move it to crypto, they can be very, very good. It mentions also the USD is printed all the time and losing value. Replaces inefficient currencies, banks, payment, blah, blah. Okay, so the best could be just to go here, read. There's a lot of information. There are videos. You can also visit the channel for Richard Hart, which is this. The channel is here. This is a different channel for it's called HEX, and this is explaining, for example, how to import the keys, sign, claim in 1 minute. Let me show you something. Actually, if we go to the YouTube channel, he has just published today this one, how to claim, and this is 4 hours ago. I watched the video earlier. Also, how to install the wallet for HEX, which will explain. And he's he's been very active lately, because obviously the release date is the 2nd of the snapshot. Let's say the time you can start claiming is the 2nd of December. So it's been like promoting a lot HEX lately in many YouTube channels and conferences. Okay, so how to do it? How to stake this? How to claim the X coins if you have Bitcoin? Well, first of all, you need to send them to a wallet. One of the wallets that you can use is Electrum. Electrum is a desktop wallet, and it's it's very popular. I just gonna show you the link. Sorry. So Electrum is here. So as this is very popular, you can just download it and you see different options. So you have for Python, Linux, Windows, OS X, and Android. So Electrum, this is the latest version. And on Electrum, you can see it here. So on Electrum, you will have to sign a transaction, and this video is very short. It's how long? It's 5 minutes. So, and it explains in these 5 minutes how the entire process. So it's very simple. You have to be very careful anyway, because we are, you have to keep your Bitcoin safe. So the steps will be, basically, the first one is obviously have Bitcoin. The second will be you have to create an Ethereum address. Ethereum is needed because HEX is an ERC20 token. Okay. And so you create an address, and I recommend, or they also recommend MetaMask, which is this one. So it's an add-on. Okay, so it's an add-on, as well as similar to what we talk about Cardano's Yoroi. So it's pretty much the same, so similar. So you click on this, you get the add-on, install it, and generate seeds, generate a wallet address, and in this wallet is where you're gonna receive your HEX. Okay, so, and from there you create this wallet. You start the process by copy the X claim message. There's a message that you had to get, and actually I think it's here. Okay, that's good. Here you can see, guys, there, those are the channels. Here you have channels in Telegram, and those are the ones that I was talking about earlier. So those are specifically for HEX, charts, videos, trading. But you have also Stripe. Stripe is about crypto in general. You have also trading, Stripe charts, price calls, the books. This is C-Buy. Yeah. In this place, you can get the free. They are in PDF. They are unfinished, to be honest. There are a few things that are repeated. Some basically it's like a draft of a book with several chapters. I think there are 10 or 12. But again, this is about self-improvement based on also science. So this is going to be the next project for him, for Richard. So he says that once this is done, he's going to try to make, it's going to be working on this. Charity the first time I see this. YouTube channel, Instagram. I'm not familiar with these three. Okay, but I'm familiar with Telegram and his YouTube channel. So one thing, here is the Electrum. This is Electrum has imported the wallet, and you go to tools, as you can see here, there is this option called sign and verify message, and this is what you will need to do. Okay, it's a free claim. The only thing is you will have to have some little Ethereum in order to send the transaction, to send the message. This is what this is the information you put, and the information there, as you can see, this is the message you're going to sign, and you see that the message is called claim. The text here is claim hex 2, and then this address. This is the address, the Ethereum address that you will have. That will be your Ethereum address. This is the address where you have the Bitcoin, and this is going to be, when you click on sign, this is going to be the message, and this is the message that you need, which is signed with your private key. Okay, you don't have to pay for this. You pay for then sending this message. You copy, you see, and this is a link which I didn't show you yet, but you can see it's go.hex.win. So hex.win, but before is go. So go dot this. Okay, I did something wrong. A claim. Okay, well, something wrong. Maybe they didn't have it open. I don't know. But this should be the link, and you can see here. Unless we put HTTP. Let me see. Strange. Oh, maybe it's down. Okay. Well, that will be the link where it's kind of a tool where you can claim, click on claim, generate the message based on the Ethereum address that you put, Bitcoin address, and the balance, and you put also where you can add your stake, how many days you're gonna be staking, and it will also tell you how much you're gonna get and the best ways. I mean, you can have it for a few days. You can have it for, I think the minimum is 350, but then there's no maximum, or you can have it for years. So it's again, you can watch the video. It's gonna be in the description, and it's gonna be it's very well explained, because you can see the entire process, which you cannot do it right now because it's not live, it's not working. So this is Richard, I suppose, is using like a testnet or something in order to show the screens, and it's something we cannot do ourselves right now. Okay, or maybe that's why it's down as well, the website, that part of the website. So that's the process, and that's pretty much all. Let me see if we are missing anything at all. As I said, I want to put all the links on the description. You have few here as well. One thing to take into account. Apparently, you can, but this is a referral system as well. So people can use your referral address, and then you will get a percentage of them. And this is. It's possible. It's one of the things to make it more appealing, or more people, more adoption. But one of the things is that apparently you can refer yourself. So you can yourself, and you will get your percentage of the rest of your addresses. So as far as I know, there was a video posted and has been removed because some changes didn't like that, or some people who were asking for referrals didn't like it, so he has removed the video. But this is still possible, so it hasn't been removed from the system or the smart contract itself. Therefore, you can look into doing this, like getting a referral from your own other addresses. So you will get extra bonus and extra coins. And guys, as I said, it's the 2nd of December. This is snapshot, and then you need to claim them in, I think, in 1 year or less. And the sooner you do it, the more bonus or the more coins you get. So you get a deduction, you get less and less reduction on your coins. Just a quick, and it's 10,000 per Bitcoin. Okay, so this is something just to sum up. Do you have any question before going? No questions. This is slight delay. Okay, guys. So I think we're gonna leave it there. As I said again, I'm going to edit the video description. I'm gonna add all the links. I'm gonna put all the information I have. Hopefully, it's gonna be helpful for you. Let me know about the opinion. Maybe you want to comment and see whether you're gonna invest or you're gonna claim HEX or Cardano, or what's your idea about this? What do you think? You like it or not? I just don't want to be involved in terms of nowadays in crypto, you cannot just say, oh, I just really back this, because you never know. And we're talking about money, and we're talking about, there are many interests around, and who knows the entire story. So it's difficult to really say, yeah, this is gonna be great. But honestly, Cardano, I think they're doing very well. They are taking the time to do it properly, and the chances that it's going to be big in the future are high. But you never know again. And HEX maybe is gonna be also very successful. And at the end of the day, if it's free, why not? I mean, if you have some Bitcoin already, why don't you get your HEX just in case? Worst case scenario, you can just dump them and get some money out of it, and at least you get extra money. So that's my idea. Let's see how it evolves, how the community is involved. Apparently, it's a lot of people interacting and talking on the community systems that HEX has, and Cardano has been always supported by a big community as well. So I think that's all from my side. I wish you have a nice weekend, and see you soon. Bye.